Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I am Kalo of Planning Kalo, however you want to think about it, and this is my face. This is the first face-to-face video I have ever done on my channel, and to be quite honest with you, I'm extremely nervous about it just because, one, there's really no hiding right now, like at least with my hands. You can't see what the fuck my face does because sometimes I'll be putting shit down and I'll be like, ooh, like that's my face. Whenever I'm like, ooh, something's cute, that's what my face does. So I have a very expressive face and I really don't know how to hide it. So yeah, there's like no hiding in this video and I'm kind of nervous about it. But also, this is the second time I have filmed this video. So for those of you who don't know, the video is going to be like me talking about different shops that you've asked me about. So I'm going to be sharing my personal experience, my own opinion. It's an opinion, sisters. My own personal experiences and my opinions, and just like my overall thoughts about, you know, the community or like different shops in different areas, and things like that. So that's what this video is going to consist of. So I will say that the way that I say things isn't always the most political and it's not always the nicest put, but that's just who I'm just like trying to be as authentic as possible, and I really don't like to filter myself. I don't have like an outline or anything like that. Like I literally just want to be open and honest like I always am on my channel. So this video will be no different. But without further ado, we are going to get into the shops. So on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, y'all sent me a ton of shops. I basically posted a poll and I said, hey, I'm going to do a video where I give you my opinion on different shops, so send them my way. And y'all did not disappoint. I think I had over 130 something responses, which is crazy because at the time I only had like 900 followers on Instagram, and I think to this day like I only really have like barely over 1,000. So like that was insane to get that many responses. But a lot of y'all have been telling me that you're so hyped for this video and that you just really want to know like what my opinion is, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. And I'm sorry. Also, I love that this is a face-to-face video because mama didn't raise no bitch and I would never say something behind anybody's back. So this isn't me like being like, like this shop sucks. Like it's not like that at all, because no matter what experience I tell you today, I always respect the women in this community that are shop owners, that are influencers, that are out there putting themselves out there, you know, just because it's really hard to do what they do. Most of these women are working full-time jobs and running their shop as a side hustle, and they're doing it like incessantly, you know what I'm saying? So without a doubt, even if this video comes off like I have a negative opinion, or just know that without a doubt, first and foremost, I respect these shop owners through and through, and I think what they're doing is absolutely amazing, and I support women, okay? Women support women. I'm not coming for you, sister. I'm literally just giving my experience and opinion. So if anything, if you're a shop owner, maybe use this to like as a consumer's mind. Yes? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone so I can pull up all the responses. I went ahead and grabbed up all the responses for you guys and I have them just ready to go. I'm literally just gonna go in like the order that I kind of just saw them. So Simply Gilded, you're up first, sister. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm starting off with Simply Gilded because one, a ton of you guys were messaging me about it, and I felt like in a Plan With Me video, I think I like literally took a roll of Simply Gilded and I was like, you're canceled. But it's really not that dramatic. Basically, I canceled my Simply Gilded subscription for a ton of different reasons, but probably the biggest reason just being that I feel like Irene and Simply Gilded as a whole are getting to a point to where they're just kind of complacent. I've seen a lot of the designs and I just haven't been vibing with them. I feel like she's bringing back a lot of like OG designs, which is cool for those who haven't like been in the community that long, so they get a chance at some redesigns or like, you know, like OGs. I think that's awesome, but at the same time, like I can only have so many different pastels or so many different pinks or so many different bows or whatever. Like I really wanted something like different from her. And so until I see something like amazing again, like how the Stardust was, I feel like when Stardust came out, I was like, damn bitch, okay, like work your shit. But I haven't really seen anything that's really taken me back like that. So until I see that happen, I'm probably not going to resubscribe to Simply Gilded because I I just don't use half the things. Like I don't really see the value of spending $30+ to have something shipped to me and then me only like 1 or 2 of the washies that are in there and then having to try and resell the box. And it's like, it's just a lot of work whenever I really just want something that's $4.50. And then really speaking on it, $4.50, sister, like, for really, it's a premium washi. Like I'm not gonna come for you. Like I get it. Like I really do. Branding goes a long way, but like, that's why, I don't know, like that's kind of where my headspace is when it comes to Simply Gilded. So thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. Another shop y'all asked me about was Sticker Bloom, and I went ahead and pulled it up on my laptop, which is sitting right in front of me, because I didn't want to be fake and give you the wrong information. So whenever I think about Sticker Bloom, I know that they always have like 40% off sales like all the time, right? And here's my thing. I personally don't really like it whenever shops have a higher price point for their original price, like their normal price, and they constantly offer sales, because to me, that's kind of slimy. Like I've worked in retail for a very long time. I've worked in PR, like I know this realm very well, marketing, advertising, like I know the realm. I've worked in retail. And whenever we would host sales like that all the time in retail, it was because we wanted our customers to feel like they were getting a good deal. So to me, that's what this feels like. But I mean, 100% that probably isn't the intention of the shop owner, but that's just like how I interpret it because of my experience. That's just how I feel. So whenever you have sales all the time, like the way Sticker Bloom does, I feel like why wouldn't you just offer your kit at a lower price point? You know, like if you're constantly willing to offer, I don't know, like that's just how it feels to me. But like also like who gives a shit? Like you're still saving the money either way, I guess. But to me, I didn't like it. It's just kind of sketchy. Like it's suspect to me. I don't know. This brings up a really good point. I should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but whenever I'm shopping from a sticker shop, the 3 most important things to me are always customer service and reputation. So that's kind of like one wrapped together. Budget. Like, what the fuck am I gonna say? I had 3 before I started talking, and then I started talking and I just like went out the window. But yeah, budget. Believe it or not, I do budget things. Like if it's something is unique, or is the word like proprietary? Like is that even a real word? I hear it on Shark Tank all the time, but I honestly don't know what it means when Mr. Wonderful says it. He's like, there's nothing proprietary about it. And I'm like, you know, so I don't really know. But I feel like I used it in the right context. So if I didn't, just let me know, because my librarian ass needs to be educated clearly. Moving forward, because there are a million shops, y'all. Look at all these shops. I wrote them all down because I didn't want to keep going through my phone. So Two Little Bees y'all asked me about, and Paper Panda you asked me about, and I'm kind of just mixing together. I follow both of these accounts and I religiously watch them, like when they post stories or if they have new posts. I do check them out all the time and I see them all the time. I don't really shop from them. I don't shop from Paper Panda because it's really not my style. A lot of the stuff she offers is super beautiful, but I just don't think it's usable in the type of planner style that I have. So for that reason, I don't shop from them, but I do think that the owner is amazing. She just got her own storefront, which is so rad. Or it's wicked. Shout out Ilza. But yeah, so I don't really know. And then for Two Little Bees, I see these gorgeous kits all the time, but I have never seen anything that makes me want to like jump on it, you know? And I don't think that has anything to do with Maria and her like designs. There's something about Two Little Bees that I'm always just like, next. Another shop you asked me about was Aria's Daydream, and I feel like Aria's Daydream is kind of all in the same with Paper Panda. Like I see them all the time, but to be completely honest, I never order from them just because nothing jumps out and they're like, oh bitch, yes. Like nothing has spoken to me in that sense yet, so I have not purchased from them, but I'm not closed off to the idea of ordering from Aria's Daydream for any reason. Another shop you asked me about was Fox and Pip, and I thought this was kind of funny because if I would have filmed this video when y'all sent me these messages, I would have told you like Fox and Pip, like, oh, like boring, I'm over it. And then I actually purchased about $30 worth of stickers from Fox and Pip yesterday. So my biggest issue with Fox and Pip, it's not even an issue, like my biggest deterrent for Fox and Pip, wow, words, was that her character stickers, although they're super cute, they were just too big. And I don't really like character stickers that are like massive inside my planner. Like I think they were pretty comparable with Miss Moss, which I do use in my planner a couple times, but it's a couple times. Like I don't really pull in Miss Moss because she's so massive, and that is one of my biggest things about her is I wish Miss Moss would just keep the same design but shrink it down to a more usable space. So that's also how I felt about Fox and Pip. And little did I know I would have been talking out of my ass because Fox and Pip offers minis, and I had no clue. So I think the other day she had like a release of minis where she did like some of her different character girls or her most popular sticker sheets, and she just made them into a mini size. And I am so hype, y'all. I'm pumped to get this. And I also watched her live on the Define and Flourish's Instagram account today. She is so eloquent and she's just so kind-hearted. I don't know, that's the impression I got from her. So, and she's really dedicated to making sure that all of her customers have a good experience in her shop, which I have heard like her customer service is bomb. So I'm pumped to get my first order and I'll be able to give you like a legitimate review. But for now, all I can say is that I'm very excited about my order, and shopping from her was a breeze, and that's that. So thank you. So Sticky Essentials, y'all were asking me about Sticky Essentials, and honestly, I've only shopped from Sticky Essentials a couple of times, but great quality shop. Really can't say much more than that. Like, the shop is really great. The owner is super nice. She is so sweet. She did reach out to me and we kind of had like a conversation. But she was just like really, really nice. So just keep doing you, girl. I would recommend shopping with Sticky Essentials. She is a really good like all-encompassing kit shop. So she offers mini kits, full kits, and she does offer like add-ons for her kit sometimes, like fashion girls and things like that. But I like her kit format. I think her kit format kind of is one step ahead of everybody else. Not everybody else, but I mean like for an affordable sticker kit with current art in beautiful colorways with really good quality, that's your girl. Let me readjust my scoliosis really quick. I got a scoliosis, sister. Let's get into like some harder shops here. I really want to start spilling something. Oh! Y'all, okay. So, this is my opinion, okay? This is how I feel as a person, but I know this is gonna be me stirring the pot. I know it, okay? So, Nicole Alexia Designs. Here's my thing. My general opinion of Nicole Alexia Designs was pretty just like meh. I always thought that her kits were kind of more expensive than what I'm willing to spend. Nothing really jumped out to me either, so I guess it wasn't proprietary. I don't know what that word is. But basically, like, I just never was drawn to Nicole Alexia Designs. I had heard from a different friend that her customer service was like really bad because my friend's package got lost in the mail, and then she like reached out to the shop owner and she was like, hey, like my package went missing, like XOXO Gossip Girl. And Nicole was just basically like, not my problem, sorry. And like, I get that, like, it isn't a shop owner's fault if a package goes missing. But one thing I would always tell my team when I was a manager and I was training new associates while we were working in retail is even if you don't think your business is about customer service, it is. That's just like one of the #1 things is customer service is your business. Everything else is an accessory to it. So, yeah, I would always tell my team, like, even if something that happens and the customer is mad about it, even if it's not your fault, it is your problem. So I kind of just carry that with like, I don't know, I just carry it with me in everything that I do. So I feel like as a shop owner, it's kind of like the same thing, at least through my eyes it is. So even if it's not your fault that the package got lost in the mail and your customer did not receive it, your customer still did not receive what she paid for, so therefore it is your problem, you know? So that is what I had heard. So because of that, I never ordered with her. I will say, just to be transparent, I did place an order like I think 2 weeks ago, and she had like $5 micro kits that I thought would look really good for a PP weeks. So I placed an order and I have not received it yet, so I can't give you like an opinion on the quality like firsthand. I can only give you that personal experience, or not that impersonal experience to talk about. So that was that. But I will say that just this past $2 Tuesday that she did, it was kind of sketchy to me. And yeah, it was just kind of like, because she released scripts. If I can find a thumbnail, I'll put it here. She released like these scripts and she posted it on Instagram, and they were super cute and I liked them a lot. And then I looked at them and I noticed that maybe like 3 or 4 out of the 12 releases that she had looked extremely similar to a different shop. I understand that there are scripts that like just clearly are going to be replicated, like laundry, errands to do, to go, to buy. Like, I get it. Like those, they're not proprietary. Am I even using this word right? Like I'm throwing it left and right in this video and I don't even know what the fuck it means. But anyways, I understand that things are just super general and like everybody can pick it up and you really can't claim or copyright on something, but that's really not what I mean. I'm talking about if I draw a cat with 3 legs and polka dots, that's a Kalo cat, right? You're like, only that bitch draws a cat with 3 legs and polka dots, right? You follow me? Stay with me. If not, just ride this train out. Hear me out. So yeah, so I'm drawing a cat with 3 legs and polka dots, right? That's a Kalo cat. And then if somebody else were to draw a 3-legged cat with polka dots and then just change which leg is missing, that's still a Kalo cat. Hello. That's still a Kalo cat. You know what I'm saying? Does this even make sense? Because in my head, I'm like, nailed it. Like, that's so good. Like, say that again for the people in the back. But like, I'm pretty sure in this video, you're going to be like, what the fuck is a Kalo cat? XOXO anonymous. There are some things that are too similar for them to be considered different. I really don't know how else to phrase it, so I really hope that that like caught on and connected the dots, but I'm gonna move on because I don't got time for that. So if you put something better in the comments, I'll just copy and paste it and claim it as my own. Okay, moving on. A lot of people were asking me about the Canadian triplets. Here we go. My triplets are Regina Laughs, Planning Like a Pro, and Once More With Love. Those are my Canadian triplets. I love them. Oh, they're like a maple leaf, not a triangle, because Canada. That's adorable. Okay, I'm copywriting that. Okay, Nicole Alexia, don't write it down. I'm copywriting it. Okay. Kristen. Okay. So my triplets. Basically, I heavy fuck with Regina Laughs and Planning Like a Pro. Heavy fuck with them. I also have a haul from Once More With Love. That's my address. I have a haul from Once More With Love just sitting on my desk waiting for me to make a video on it. So I really do love these shops. They are really great quality. I will 100% back them up all the way through. I used to have beef with Once More With Love because it used to cost like $8 to ship like 3 stickers to me, and that was ridiculous. Like Regina Laughs, I love that bitch. She is so sweet. I love her. And her, oh my god, her kits, y'all. I heavy fuck with her kits. I would 100% recommend shopping from Regina Laughs. She does sales all the time. Not all the time, but like pretty frequently. And yes, love her kit designs. I feel like she's one of the shops. When I say my 3 things that I look for is customer service, within my budget, and then like something unique, her shop always offers something unique. So that's kind of why I was really drawn to her shop in the first place, and I hope she continues to put out amazing and beautiful and unique and special products because I love it and I will always be a customer. Same thing goes for Planning Like a Pro. Shani over there, she's my girl. She always got my back. I feel like everything that I'm like, oh, I wish that I had like a coffee kit, or like I wish that I had like a purse doodle. Her shop always has it. Like I always just go to her shop, I'm like, and it's there. So I really do like her shop a lot. I'm not endorsed by them. I'm just saying nice things because I genuinely appreciate them as shop owners and women in general. Okay? Okay. That's it. Y'all also asked me about GP Sticker Studio. I purchased from them once, and I kind of put them up there with Caress Press. Like, I get the quality, I get the art, I get the hype, but I hate the paper. Like, the prices are fair, but I hate the paper. Like, I hate premium matte. I really, truly, 100% without a doubt, with across my heart, hate premium matte. Dragging my pen through that thick ass paper, I feel like is the physical representation of pulling feminism out of a misogynist asshole on a first date. So I'm not a fan for those reasons. I think she puts out great stuff. Same thing with Caress Press, but I just don't go there first. Like, I know that there are like different papers, like blah, you could just order a different paper. Like, I know, okay, but that's just how I feel. I also got asked a lot about Create with Pen. I don't really like Create with Pen because the tentacles just aren't my thing. It kind of just looks like a mushroom head, in my opinion. Oh my god, I'm gonna get demonetized, aren't I, for saying mushroom head. Ooh, another one y'all asked me about was tasseled planner, and I know a couple of tassel planners PR girls, so when I say this, I say it like lax, I guess. My thing with tassel planner is, although they put out like cute stuff, I just don't really get it. Like, I don't get the hype for the price. In my opinion, she's just a little bit higher price than what I would want out of her type of sticker. For me, I know I can get foiled icons almost anywhere, so I'm damn sure not going to pay $4 a sheet for one. That's just how I feel about it, and I know that's going to rub people the wrong way, but I want to kind of clarify, like, her product is great and the quality is amazing. She has like really high expectations for the foil that she sends out, and I do respect that, and she does offer PR girls for 15% off, so I get it, okay? I get it. She does $2 Tuesdays, and I get it. But for me, I just don't feel comfortable spending $4 a sticker sheet when I know I'm gonna buy at least 3 of the same icon in all 3 different foil colors, because that's how I buy foil. Like, I know I could get a very similar product, not the same, because I will say that her stuff is kind of unique in that she gives you like a color range, and then like she has like sprinkles of foil in. So I'm not gonna get the same product, but I can get something extremely similar, or will do the exact same job for a lot less. And I kind of feel that way about her $2 Tuesdays too. Like, I understand she puts out $2 Tuesdays, but to pay $2 for 8 foiled stickers, that's insane. Like, that's beyond me. Especially whenever there are like shops that are just as great of quality, like Sticky Sloth Designs, putting out foiled icons on $2 Tuesdays for like $1.30 with my coupon code. Like, I just don't see myself doing that. Not to say that her shop isn't great or that her products aren't good, because they are. I've seen them. They look amazing in spreads. But just personally, I don't get it. Like, you're buying a brand, but to me, branding doesn't mean that much of a difference. Like, it's not that drastic. I would shop from her if she did her like BOGO sale again, where she had all her sheets, all her quarter sheets, like buy one get one free, so it basically made everything $2. I would totally shop from her if she ever did that again, like, because that's a really good deal. But that's for me, because that's my own personal budget and I get it, okay? So that's me. But sister, you do you, okay? Another shop I was asked about was Sadie Stickers, and I love Sadie Stickers. I don't really shop from her a ton, which I know y'all notice in my hauls, but I actually really do. I respect her a lot, because I feel like she's one of the very few shops that's not afraid to try different things, like mix different prints and put stuff out at an affordable price. Like, every $2 Tuesday, she's out here doing the most. Like, she does headers, she does date covers, she does icons, she does overlays, like whatever, and she designs it all herself, which I think is really amazing. And her turnaround time is actually pretty sweet, so that always blows me away, that she's always doing something so innovative and so different from everybody else. Like, shout out to Alicia, mad respect for you, girl. But I have had nothing but good and positive feedback for Alicia from her, from Sadie Stickers, and just like the stuff that she's doing, I think she's great. Another shop I was asked about a ton was Scribble Prints Co. And I feel like I've talked about this on my channel, but I know you're gonna wanna hear it again, because that's why you clicked onto this video. But basically, I expect a lot from SPC, because they're one of the biggest shops in the game, if not the biggest shop in the game. I feel like there's SPC, then there's Simply Gilded, and then there's Erin Condren barely surviving at the top because they're coming, you know? So I kind of expect a lot from SPC. Like, she's an OG, she's been here the longest, and I feel like her influence in the community is just insane. The fact that she knows like what a community will need before it even is like, man, I wish that they had this. She's like, well, actually, I just made it, and it's in production right now and coming out next week. Like, that's insane to me. I think she's a killer businesswoman. But with that, I feel like because my expectation is so much higher for her, that I wish that she would just do a little bit more. And I'm not saying like more Disney kits recolored again. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, I wish that since she knew that bougie boxes are doing as well as they are now, and like considering how much waste is created whenever you produce them, I wish she would see the need and be like, okay, yeah, like let me try making them into like overlay tapes to cut down on waste, because as a shop, that's something I can do, is like I can reduce my carbon footprint and like also make a more affordable option for my consumers for the same product or like whatever. And like I get that it is a business and your whole thing is to make more money and not to necessarily make your products more affordable. But like I feel like because she is so big and because she is one of the most followed people in the community, that she has that authority and she has the means to do it. So it does kind of irritate me seeing like when my orders come in that I have my journaling card wrapped in a cello, and then I have a rack bag in a separate cello, and then I have my kit in a separate cello, and then all my kit extras in a different cello. Like that is so infuriating to me. Or, you know, it's like there are things that you could do to minimize and to really just set the standard. And I wish that she would, because oh my god, like if SPC starts something, it's a trend automatically. Like if any of the SPC girls or anybody on the SPC team is like, you know what, fuck pumpkin spice lattes, they're actually disgusting, you know, we're bringing back water, everyone would be like, yes, water, SPC water, let's pay an arm and a leg for SPC water, woo, you know, like I just, oh, that was shady, but it wasn't meant to come off as shady. Like I'm literally saying that the girls have so much influence that anything that they do could potentially set the new standard in the community. I don't know. I just wish that SPC would take her platform that she knows that she has and really just push it one step further and really start to be more of like an influencer instead of just a progressor in the community. Does that even make any sense? Like in my head, I'm like, well said, but I'm pretty sure y'all are like, okay, skip. But yeah, that's just how I feel about SPC. I've talked about it before on my channel, and that's kind of where I am still, but yes. Another shop y'all asked me about was Simply Watercolor Co. I like Simply Watercolor Co. I think she is a little bit out of my price range, but I like her products. I wish that she would feature them in a little bit of a better lighting, because I feel like every time I see her post on Instagram or like her product page on her website, I'm always like, okay, is my eyesight going out or is that really that blurry? Like what's going on? Like I feel like when I log onto her website, it's like the Hollister of planner shops, because you know in Hollister it's like dark as shit and you can't see anything because, you know, like whatever. That's how I feel when I go onto her website. I'm like, but when I can see the product, it's always really cute. I just never jump on it because again, nothing really pulls to me. So that's how I feel about Simply Watercolor Co. This next shop that y'all asked me about, a lot of y'all want to know, Glam Planner. I am not fond of Glam Planner for a lot of reasons, but most of them fall under two big categories. The first, the overarching umbrella as to why I don't support Glam Planner, I'm not going to put on the internet because it's just one of those things that's like really heavy, and it's honestly, it's unsettling. If I were to say it onto the internet and you didn't want to hear it, it's very unwarranted, it's going to throw you off, and it could ruin your day. So I'm not going to say it on the internet because I'm a mindful person, but if you absolutely have to know, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, because I'm not going to put it out there on the internet. But I will say it is really heavy and it's something that's going to like really shake you. But the other reason that I can't put out there as to why I don't support Glam Planner is because I feel like there have been way too many times where she's been caught stealing art or interpreting art in way too specific manners. So I just feel like there's just so many chances that she's been given, and it's like, as one of the other OGs in the community, you're again held at a different standard. I don't know. I mean, I know that probably seems like a sissy reason or like a long, like whatever, but the first one is really my real reason, but I can't put it out on the internet because I'm not that bitch. But I'm sometimes that bitch, which brings me to DEK Designs / Plan to Be Fab / what other shops that they may have that they hide behind. This is it. Okay, so for starters, I feel like I should only say what I sneaked on my Instagram, which is I was catfished by these stickers. This shop catfished me, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I'm shooketh. So this is what happened. This happened like a year ago and I'm still holding on to all this animosity, like, but I'm a child, so are we shocked? No, we're not. Absolutely not. But basically what happened was they were having a sale. Plan to Be Fab was having some sale where it's like, oh, whoever spends $20 will get this free foiled kit, throw it into your order, blah, blah. Did it. I went online and I ordered some like scripts, and I got like these really pretty ones that were like, work. like super loopy and just airy and beautiful. And I picked it up in all 3 foil colors. I picked up some other things. I think I picked up some icons, and then I ended up meeting the quota, so I ended up receiving it. And when I received like the free mini kit and stuff, right? Like I'm like thinking on how to put everything without sounding like petty, like trying to keep professional quorum around here. But yeah, so like I got my package in later, and I opened it up, and the first thing I see is the free kit, and I'm like, oh cool. So I like take that bitch out, and I'm flipping through it, and I noticed that the cut lines are all really off. Basically, the stickers were so miscut that I had more of the white space that was supposed to be in between the stickers as a sticker than I did of the actual design. So it was just like very miscut, and it was not usable, and the foil was like off-putting, like it was not cute. So it was like cracking and like wrinkled, and like I don't expect my stickers to stay, you know, the exact same in their packaging. Like I know my stickers aren't a McDonald's meal, like it's not gonna hold its own for 7 years, like I get it, but also I would expect that, you know, it's at least Jack in the Box, you know. Like why do you guys let me say shit like this? I really don't understand. But I just expect it to at least be of okay quality. I get it was free, but again, okay quality. That's, you know, it was free, okay quality. That's what I'm looking for. Anyways, so I flipped through and it's like miscut, and I'm like, that sucks. That's okay, bummer. It was free though. So I put it aside, and I get down to my actual order. Remember, I ordered scripts that go like work, beautiful, airy, light, gorgeous. Like if the sticker was a dancer, it would be a ballerina. Like it was like work, like very light and airy and just feminine and just whatever. What I got was like the shop owner gave a foiled crayon to a 4-year-old and then blindfolded that 4-year-old and told the 4-year-old to write work with their opposite hand. It was crummy, y'all. It was some, how do I put this? It was something. Okay, it was really something. So obviously I'm dissatisfied with my order, so I reach out to said shop owner and I'm like, hey girl, first of all, do I message Plan to Be Fab or do I message DEK Designs? Because your branding is so inconsistent, I'm really not sure who I ordered from at this point. Anyways, also I didn't actually say this, like I'm not a petty bitch. I was actually very nice in my message, but I'm amping it up a bit so that way you could really just feel how I felt in the moment. So continuing, I was just like, I got my order in and thank you for, you know, sending it. But also I just noticed that the kits had miscut things, like the cut lines were just kind of off, and I don't consider them to be usable. I'll send pictures. And then also the scripts that I received looked nothing like your listing picture, so let me know if I was sent the wrong thing or blah blah blah. You know, like just let me know what I can do. Like if you need me to send this back, I will, but I don't want them. Like they're not what I was sold. So I sent her that message. And again, it's a lot nicer. It was way more eloquent and it didn't sound bitchy. Like I'm really good. I worked in PR. I know how to make bad things sound really positive. I'm really good at that. So I sent my message and she ends up messaging me back. Super sweet, by the way. Like she wasn't shady or anything. She ended up telling me like, oh, like I'm so sorry about that. I'm very apologetic. And she gave me like a coupon code and she's like, oh, please use this coupon code to like reorder something different. Like don't worry about the stickers, like you can keep it. And I was like, okay, cool. I literally put them in the trash because they were terrible. Like oh my God, they were awful. Like I don't even expect that from a sticker shop that is starting from absolutely nothing. Like literally if a homeless person started a sticker shop and all they had was like one sticker sheet and then like a metallic crayon, I still expect better. Sister, what are we doing? What are we doing? Also, I was on her Instagram just to like peep, just to see. I just wanted to be up to date before I started saying shit from a year ago. And she's opening up a 3rd shop. This same person is opening a 3rd shop. Why are we opening up a 3rd shop if shops 1 and 2 still aren't meeting the bar? Sister, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, also, I love that we are just entrepreneuring our way through life, but also like girl, what are you doing? And also, I think she sells the same products in all 3 shops. So that's confusing. That's also not a good time, you know? Marketing wise, I feel like we should reevaluate. I just feel like there was a lot of things that should have been flagged that just weren't. So that's pretty much how I feel. I did miss a couple of shops because I skipped around. Y'all also asked me about Print Impression. I really like my PP Weeks. Kane is amazing from Print Impression. He is so sweet. I was lost at the SPC party and he actually walked me to the check-in. So like, I'm a little biased, but he was so sweet and his little bow tie was so cute. But he was a really nice person. So I'm going to continue to shop from him because he was a nice person. Kina Prints, I've never shopped from them before, so I'm sorry. Who else did y'all ask me about? Oh, y'all, we actually did pretty good. We actually did really good. Planning City. No, we didn't. Okay. Oh my God. How did I not talk about Planning City yet? Okay. This is the big kahuna. This is the grand finale. Okay. There's a lot of backstory to this one. So just pop your tea in the microwave really quick and then come on back because sister, we need to sit down and we need to talk. All right, so last but definitely not least is Planning City. I honestly didn't even know that I skipped over Planning City, so I'm really, really sorry. I didn't mean to hold it to the last one, but like it kind of works out that it did. But Planning City, a lot of you know that if you've been with my channel for a while, at least you know that I used to support Planning City through and through. Like I would always use them in my spreads, scripts, icons, overlays, like you name it. I'd promote them on my Friday deals. I would always talk about how Scarlett was so nice. I'd be in her Facebook group. I'd be active as fuck. Like whatever, I was there. I was supportive. I was a stan. I really truly was. But not anymore. And that's for a couple of reasons, and it kind of takes a little bit of like explaining to kind of get to the root of it. So I'm going to do my best to keep it short. But basically, I was a really great, like I was a consistent customer. I would order from them like once or twice a month or whenever they had sales or whatever. And I applied for the PR team. I didn't get it. And then about a month after their PR team started, Scarlett reached out to me, which is the shop owner. She reached out to me and she was like, hey, like, will you be on the PR team? Like, would you consider it for the next term? And I'm like, yeah, like, no, like not a problem. Like, I love this shop. I'd be happy to promote you. I'd be happy to like show your stickers off, like whatever. And she was like, okay, great. So this like 3 months will go by and I'm still like doing what I normally do. I'm still showing her off on Friday deals, using her in my spreads how I do. And it's all just like very casual. Like it's very normal for me. And I'm still just including her shop in like hauls and shit like that, like whatever. So about 3 months go by, and in that 3 month time span, a lot of the people who watch my channel would message me on Instagram and be like, hey, like I actually shopped from Planning City off your recommendation and it's just not what I thought it was going to be. Like the quality wasn't as good as the ones that you show in your haul, and like the foiling was off, and like I have off cut lines or like whatever it was. The shipping took forever. The customer service rep wasn't nice, just like whatever it was. And I felt really, really bad because if you were spending your hard-earned money off of something that I recommended and then had a bad experience, I feel like in a way that's a reflection of me. And I don't want y'all to do, like, I don't want y'all to have bad experiences with the shops that I recommend. So once that happened, and it wasn't just one person, it was like maybe 3 to 5 different people, different issues every time. And whenever that happened, I kind of started to space myself from Planning City and I used them less and less in my spreads because at that point I couldn't really trust whether or not if you made an order, if it was going to be a good experience. So because of that, I started to like lean off of Planning City and kind of just like explore other foiled options, which is really where my love for sticky sloth designs came in. So I started promoting them a lot more and just like, you know, kind of working other shops in, basically phasing Planning City out. And then time came to where she was like, hey, like I'm going to put you in the PR group, like blah, 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 blah. And I felt really like weird about it. I was very apprehensive because going into that group, first of all, there were a lot of expectations for her PR team. Too many expectations in my opinion, because I get it, like as a shop owner, every PR team is different. So you have requirements for every PR girl, like, and whether it be like, oh, you have to post to your story and then make a main feed post, or you have to post like 3 times a week and tag me, like you have to comment, like whatever it is, that's fine. But I just felt like it needs to at least be something that you want to do, something that you already do. So whenever I heard the Planning City requirements, it literally would be me forcing myself to promote her shit. And that's just not me. Like I'm not gonna use X amount of stickers per photo that I post, and I have to post X amount of times on this platform and this platform and this platform, so that way I can get 10% off. Like, that's not how it works. Like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't, like, I'm not a billboard space that you can rent. You know, like my YouTube channel or my Instagram isn't ad space for you. Like, it's a way for me to show how you can use your product in different ways, because my planning style is different from her planning style, who's different from her planning style, who's different from his planning style, like whatever it is. And that's how I view PR. I just want to be able to showcase products in different ways. I'm not a billboard space. And when I joined the team, I felt like that's how it was. And one, I'm not a billboard space for any shop, let alone a shop that had inconsistent reviews coming from my viewers, like from my followers. Like, I couldn't trust that they were gonna be consistent, so I damn sure wasn't gonna put them out there being like, love it, like, everybody check this shit out, like, woo, like, you know, I wasn't gonna do it. Like, I really wasn't. So I messaged a shop owner, I basically left the team. I didn't have any of the benefits, like I didn't use a coupon code, like I didn't get free shit, like whatever. I messaged her before all of that because I'm not a shady bitch. But even more than that, like, that really put me off, like the idea that I just felt very used. So that kind of like put me off from Planning City as well, combined with the mixed reviews and inconsistencies from people that had messaged me. And then even on top of that, I saw a conversation that she had with a friend of mine, and it was just completely unwarranted and extremely unprofessional. It was incredibly disrespectful to talk to anybody like that, let alone a customer. And I just didn't appreciate it. So I know personally, I will never support somebody that doesn't understand like basic customer service or doesn't understand that we're people. And like, just because you're having a bad day or you're stressed, that does not give you the right to talk to somebody like they're less than you, or to try and belittle a conversation and turn it into something that it wasn't. So for me, I'm done with Planning City, but that's how I feel about Planning City. I still think that, you know, if you're looking for an affordable foil shop, definitely check her out, but you just don't know when you're gonna, like what you're gonna get, and you damn sure don't know when you're gonna get your order, so just be wary of that. But if you use if you use a PR Girls code, you could save like 10% or some shit, I don't know. But that's just how I feel. Again, everything that I said in this video was a complete opinion or personal experience that I have had, so definitely don't take it to heart. You can 100% try these shops out for yourself. Maybe some of them have changed, maybe some of them haven't, maybe some of them are worse than I actually thought. So I don't know. These are all my personal experiences, and I encourage you to go out and try them for yourselves to gain your own perspective. But that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope I'm still welcomed in this community and I don't create more drama. That's completely unnecessary. So thank you guys for checking out this video. If you're a shop owner who wants to talk to me, definitely feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. But other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.